vote on those. With that, I will go ahead and call up our rules chair. The council can come on up. Belinda Harris Ritter.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Two proposed rules changes were timely submitted to the Rules Committee. One has been withdrawn by the person who made the submission. The rule change before us is what was sent to you as proposal number 2. Will it be up on the screen? Okay, I'll read it. It is a proposal for a change to Article 1, Section 6 of the RPA rules. Section F. All proposed rule changes and/or proposed platform provisions shall be filed in writing with the appropriate committee at least 60 days prior to the date of the convention. Those proposed rule changes and/or proposed platform resolutions recommended for adoption at the state convention shall be mailed or electronically transmitted by the appropriate committee chair to each county chairman 30 days before the date of the convention. This would add rules changes and platform resolutions recommended for adoption may only be approved by 2/3 vote of the delegates present. The next sentence is already in it. It shall be the responsibility of every county chairman to inform delegates and alternates to the state convention of the proposed rules changes and/or proposed platform resolutions. This would add, with a copy of same at least 10 calendar days before the state convention. And then the last sentence is already there. Copies of proposed rules changes and/or proposed platform resolutions will not be mailed to delegates and alternates by the state party. I move adoption, and because this was approved and submitted by the Rules Committee, it does not need a second. Mr. Chair?
You heard the proposed rule change. Council, do you have anything more that you want before we start debate? You get first shot at the debate. Okay. All right, so if you are supportive of the proposed rule change, we're going to have the fours stand over here. And if you're against, you'll stand over here. We'll start with 4, 1 for, then we'll go against, 1 for, 1 against. If you're for the rule change, we need you over here to my left. Again, it's not everybody, just if you want to speak to it, I'm sorry. If you want to speak to it. Yes. If you wish to speak on behalf, you'll be
Four on this side.
Or if you're speaking against, you'll be over here on the right. Speaking against. Mr. Grubb, go forward.
It ought to be a simple matter, and I'm a long believer, if it isn't broke, don't fix it. Okay? We look at it as a group. We've got here because we have a system that works. If we propose to change the way that we do business now, it ought to be an overwhelming majority. It ought not to be subject to maybe this sect or this one sect that will have an axe to grind. And that effect could be changed by a simple majority. We don't want to change our party hierarchy and our rules unless they have an overwhelming majority that believes so. So I'm speaking in favor of the rule change, that any rule changes from this point forward ought to be an overwhelming majority requiring 2/3 vote.